check, chop it down, check, 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 chop it down, check, 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 chop it down, chop it down, chop it down, you gon' chop it down, chop it down, chop it down, chop it down, you gon' chop it down.
I just appreciate everybody
Damn,
watching.
set,
Man.
watch him throw the ball. We gon' pick it off. You gon' let him hit the hole or you gon' cut it off. You gon' play through fourth and long or you gon' punt it off. Your defenders, heavy hitters, put your pads in. Don't be looking for the ref to throw no flags in. Keep the helmet on, keep the cleats tight. You the type to want to win by any means, right? You should look alive. This is Trap or Dive.
What's up? Ooh, we got a little echo going on. What's going on with people say it's over here? Let me do a mic check. Check. That ain't you. Check. Oh, that's Nick. Nick, what the hell you got going on over there, bro, with that echo, man? What's going on, Rye? You know what I'm saying? Mr. Echo Free guy over there. How you feeling today, big dog?
Feeling good, bro. Good Tuesday, little workout. You know, week feel a little different off of W. You know.
Yeah, I can tell you wearing your jersey. And then
this is not why I'm wearing jersey. It's Coach Week.
No. I know you, right? I'm saying you won 13 times last year, so we ain't had to worry about whether or not you wore your jersey. I know when you wear your jersey.
No, it's Coach
I know when. But no, man. Like the crazy thing is though, like you can tell, like with us, you can always tell when we're done with a workout. Like I feel like the energy that we have to bring to the table is exerted, like 90% of it exerted during the workout, like an hour before we start recording, bro. That shit is crazy, bro. Yeah, but I ain't got no excuse today. You know what I'm saying? It's my off day. Nick, I don't know if you did the gym today, but if you did, how you feeling today, big dog? Everything good with you?
Didn't go to the gym today. Had to, you know what I'm saying, get some furniture delivered. Had to be here to receive that. Yeah, I
couldn't work out because I had furniture to be delivered.
Hey, today is not even my day to work out, bro. Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
So you don't do 4 days? I thought you did 4.
Nah, I'm gonna start doing.
I definitely did too.
I'm gonna start doing Sunday mornings as a routine thing. I fuck with Sundays. I know y'all ain't never.
So you can do Sunday mornings at the gym, but you can't do Sunday mornings at flag football.
10:30.
Hold on yourself, bro.
10:30, bro. 10:30.
Niggas, I'm about to say niggas hilarious. Like he really can't help himself, bro. Look, right, you know what's wild? TV, bro. You wanna know what's wild, right? I done heard this man lie 7 different times, bro, about this flag football shit. And every single time that he's lied, it's been a different lie.
That's crazy.
Nah, bro. Only thing I've said about me not coming out to mess with y'all at the jump, bro. One, I don't be here every weekend.
Nick, it's
not. Whoa, bro. Let me finish. I don't be here.
Look, you see why he taking so long? He gathering his thoughts, trying to remember everything, and all the lies that he said.
Every time I come out there, bro, y'all just be so dysfunctional, bro. Like,
bro, that's such a separate problem, bro. That's not why you said you wasn't trying to play, bro. How they function is not why you said you couldn't go out there.
What else I say? I just
couldn't make it.
And I said they dysfunctional.
No, you said I couldn't. Your first bullshit came from, hey man, I'm in Atlanta. I'm still in Atlanta. I ain't up here all the time. But when I come back up here, I'll probably be back. So now you finally back up here. Hey man, I'm moving back and forth to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? I'm still not around just yet. All right, that's what's up. And then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, man, I'll be going to y'all games and y'all be looking so. He didn't even know Sherman was the coach, bro. So how all of a sudden, like, no, you didn't.
I've been coming out there.
You didn't know how problematic Sherm could be. Respectfully, you didn't know how problematic Sherm could be until we started telling you some of the things that we had going on. Again, respectfully to Sherm, because I know Sherm Jr. be around, so it's not necessarily like 100% an issue with Sherm, but like you never really knew until we told you like why why we looked so a certain type of way in a certain type of game.
And then
I told you.
And then I seen it for myself multiple occasions.
Whatever.
Just you know what I'm saying? Just my opinion.
It is your opinion. I just feel like you were grasping for straws and you just found something that stuck. That's how I feel about this whole situation, Nick.
Hey.
You might be right.
Might be right, baby.
I mean, I know. I know.
But guess what?
What you doing over there, bro? You playing a video game, dog?
No, I'm not playing the game.
You know, nigga, got some game he done bet on.
I'm just I'm just putting on the highlights of my dub this week. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Little Cooper Rush highlights. Little Cooper Rush highlights.
Come on, baby. A little something.
Well, ugly ass 26-13 game, bro. Nobody care about that.
What was y'all game?
Little ugly ass 26-13. We lost 24-8. 24-8.
Come on, bro. It was 24-0 at halftime, bro.
Hey, look. I don't know what's up. Can't tell you.
Hey, I ain't got no answers.
Got to ask Ron Bear. What I say? What you expect me to say? You know, hey, I ain't got nothing to talk about. Hey. But y'all do. Both of y'all do, man. And it's a good day. You know, I get to see my friends happy. And, you know, well, Nick, he got 2 dubs in a row. Rod just got on the mark. Got on the board this week against the who was it, the Raiders this week?
Raiders.
Y'all played the Raiders. Yep. Y'all know what time it is, man. Before we get into Dallas and Tennessee, we gotta start out with my game, man. And I want y'all to, you know, we're gonna get into it with the true or false. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save my shit talking into a true or false. Let's go ahead and get into the blind 5, man. Let's go ahead and knock this thing out. Let me get my other dub.
Bro, you out, bro.
Get my other dub. Hey, don't do that again, Nick.
Just blew me, bro. Go ahead, bro.
What, bro?
Go.
Hey, what's the blind 5? Let's see it.
Come on, baby. What's wrong with that, bro?
Go ahead, bro.
All right, bro. We going to do something chill today. Nothing too crazy. We're going to talk about these young whippersnappers at quarterback. I'm gonna give you about 5 names.
What's that? Young quarterbacks?
Yeah, I'm gonna give you.
Categorize this, please.
I'm about to say, like, don't put your head. Don't do that, bro.
All right.
Like I'm supposed to know what you're talking about.
You're right.
We're gonna go ahead and do young quarterbacks.
Young quarterbacks. 1 to 3 years in the league.
Okay. Go ahead.
2019. Okay.
Just, you know what I'm saying?
Now I had to do that math in my head so I can think about who might be number 1. So I don't say number 1 for last like I always do. I don't know how the fuck I always do it, but let's get it done. Let's get it done.
Because nobody likes you, Mo. That's why.
That don't even add up, bro. Shut up.
Shut up, bro. All right.
Go ahead and do your hosting thing, bro.
First quarterback on the list. Got very near and dear to my heart. Won me a lot of money when he was in school. We're gonna go with Jalen Hurts.
You going first, Mo?
Yeah, I'll go first. I'm gonna put you said within 3, so I don't have to worry about Lamar. 3. I'm gonna put Jalen Hurts at 3.
3.
Okay. Solid answers, fellas. We're gonna go with let's go Joe Burrow.
2019. I'm gonna say 2. I'm gonna say
Who you just sound like in the league?
That's like 2018.
Come on, bro. He just signed a contract.
All right.
Yeah, 2018. I'm gonna say 2. Joe Burrow.
1.
Okay. Wasn't expecting 1 off the breezies.
Okay.
Let's go Mac Jones.
Huh. Mac Jones. Who? Mac Jones. He 4. Nah, he 5. Mac Jones. What you got right?
4.
4? Okay. Who up next?
My boy, T-Law, Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah, T-Law is 4 for me. So I know Herbert is gonna be number 1. That's my guy.
Damn.
I love
5.
You said you got T-Law 5, and then I got my boy Herbert. That's your last one. Make sure I'm good to write this out.
Yeah, I was gonna. I didn't want to say it because you.
Call, bro. Don't let
because he said it. He said it before I said it, so I want to give a number.
Oh yeah, I did the math in my head. As soon as you said within 3 years, well, all right. saying I just had to listen out for Herbert.
Okay, yeah, I got Herbert too. Mac, who's the last one you said before after Mac Jones?
T-Law.
T-Law.
Okay.
All right, so you already know I won again. Ain't nothing to it.
Nah, bro, this list is a little closer than you think. We just got one place mismatch. That's all.
Damn, that's what I should have switched it out for, bro.
Nah, we got two. You got Herbert.
I should have took out Herbert for I should have just said two.
Yeah, bro, that ain't because this nigga Mual done already called.
He already said the name, bro. You can't do that, bro.
It was a guess.
It was a
guess. It was a guess.
Who you wrote out?
And then I asked you. Remember, I asked you if that was the case too before I even wrote it down. So you could have lied and said nope. It was Herbert. I mean, it was Tua.
The crazy thing is, I had Justin Herbert's name up to make sure he was going to qualify for that list in the right hand corner of my screen.
I wasn't even thinking about Herbert, honestly.
Well, I mean, Rod, how often do you think?
Okay.
That's wild, bro. That's super wild.
Okay.
The floor is yours, my brother. We're gonna go ahead and catch up on Dallas and Tennessee, man. I gotta get the floor to my guy Rod first, man. They got the dub in week 3 off the winless streak for the season 1-2. Who y'all got? Well, first off, we're gonna talk about it. So I'm gonna get the floor to you, man. Tell us how you feel about the game. Tell us how things went down, and yeah, man. Floor is yours. Did Tennessee struggle because all they can do is run the football, according to our good man Trey?
Well, aside from whatever Trey had going on, whatever his opinion was, it's clear to me he don't watch the games, but that's another conversation. But as far as how Sunday went, offense definitely came out looking a whole lot better, especially in the first half. Our first 3 drives were for touchdowns. Second half, different story. Kind of stalled out a little bit. We allowed the Raiders to make a comeback. Almost could have, tied the game with a 2-point conversion. Defense made a play. Actually made 2 big stops in the goal line. Previous to them actually going down and scoring and going for 2, they were just down there prior then, and Kevin Byard got an interception. Defense made some stops we needed to, but for some reason we have this. Well, I'm not gonna say for some reason we're injured at corner, so we had to sign somebody, Terrence Mitchell, off the street, former Patriots player. They just abused his side with Mac Hollins, if you even know who that is. But Mac Hollins had a day.
Yeah, he used to play for Philly.
Yeah, had a day. I mean, just when David Carr noticed that 39 can't cover, he just kept going to his side, no matter who was lined up over there. Mac Hollins just happened to be the one lined up on that side most of the day. I would have liked to see us close the game a little better than we did. Of course, always going to be happy with the W, but I just feel like there's still some things we got to work on. I mean, it's always good to be in the win column, like I said. It's better than being 0-3. Currently, right now, the Raiders are the only 0-3 team in the league. Who would imagine that? I wouldn't have. But, yeah, that's just Sunday's game was a great first half. It just we didn't really completely finish the game. I'm happy for a W. That's really all I can say. Yeah.
Before you continue, you know who could have imagined the Raiders being 0-3?
Let me guess.
The guy who didn't think too highly of your boy Derek Carr.
Well,
lo and behold, them motherfuckers is 0-3.
Numbers wise, Derek Carr didn't have a bad game. I think he was over.
But what did he look like? You talking about number wise? What did he look like?
What did he look like? As far as, I mean, nothing too special, to be honest.
Continue.
I'm gonna leave it at that. I mean, we found a little bit of run the game got going a little bit with Derrick Henry. He was 20 carries for 85 yards. I like to see that he was involved more in the passing game. He had about 5 or 6 catches for close to 60 yards. Had a productive day. I just think he's getting better as the weeks go on. The offensive line looked better, even though they looked depleted a couple weeks.
Yeah, that's what I was going to get to, that O-line.
Yeah, they look better Sunday. No sacks on Tannehill. Max Crosby had a day, but, I mean, he didn't get any sacks. He just, flashed a whole lot during the game. But definitely getting better. but there's definitely things to clean up. Looking forward to Colts this week, division game.
I must say, you
Be a
nervous
big
about that
week.
game, bro?
Am I nervous? No, I'm
Who on the
looking
road?
forward
Who
to
on the
it.
road?
I'm not sure. I want to say we might be at home.
Let me look it up. I'm over here asking you questions and shit. You said you think y'all at home.
Maybe.
So yeah, what's some of those things that stand out to you about them boys in Indianapolis? Cause I mean, look, is it them or is it Houston who had y'all number at some point? Like it was a team that y'all struggled with in the division. I forgot who it was. Was it Andrew Luck?
I mean, as of late, we've been doing well in the division the last 2 years, but previously to that, Andrew Luck, they used to beat us quite often. I don't think. Matter of fact, no, we didn't. Never beat Andrew.
Never
Luck
beat Andrew Luck.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Yeah, never lost to Andrew Luck.
Okay, y'all on the road in Indy. Y'all got the road game.
Okay, well, yeah, but after that, I mean, we haven't struggled with them at all, to be honest.
Well, I mean, Matt Ryan, you know what I'm saying? He coming in the game, you know what I'm saying? New to the divisional rivalries. I don't know, man. I think it's going to be interesting because you said that Derrick Henry in the run game is slowly developing and finding his groove, but you and Indy are in a boat where I don't think neither one of you all have been able to hit the ground rolling with your run offenses, which is the strongest part of your game. Like the Indianapolis Colts are 18th in yards per game.
I think Jonathan Taylor had a 100-yard game this year. If I'm not mistaken, I want to say week 1 he went for over 100.
Jonathan Taylor? I don't think so, bro.
Look at that. Maybe. I think he did.
But overall, all I'm getting to, he's averaging 4.7 yards per carry. He had 161 yards in the first game, and then had 54 yards in the shutout loss to Jacksonville, and then 71 yards against the Chiefs. So yeah, like overall, like I just think like y'all in the situation. You said your run game is still trying to find its groove, and then obviously the Colts have had 2 games in a row where they struggle to get things established on the ground game. Are you confident that things can get turned around at least against Indianapolis? Like what's going to be the key for you all against these guys? You know them better than I do. You know them better than Nick do.
Honestly, what the key is going to be slowing down Jonathan Taylor, because that's where it begins. It begins in the trenches, and if you can make them have to pass more than run, I feel like they get some out of their groove. But similar to us, we're kind of similar in a lot of ways. We depend on our run game instead of play action. Matt Ryan is a little bit similar to how Phillip Rivers was when he was in Indianapolis. Effective in some games not. I feel like it's going to be an up and down season for Matt Ryan. I'm looking forward to a gritty game. I mean, it'll be tough, in my opinion. Not going to sit here and call them the scores, but these are the games I look forward to because I hate the Colts. They're my division rival. And I get up for these games, which is why I got my jersey on ready to go. I'm ready for war next week. But, yeah, I would feel like the key to winning that game is first and foremost figuring out how to stop Jonathan Taylor from running up and down the field. He can be effective in the pass game as well, but I feel like if we get them more on passing downs, pass rush needs to be a little bit more aggressive. It was okay against Oakland last week. I like to see some flashes from Rashard Reeves. He has about 3 sacks in his first full season as a player for us. He's been looking good, in my opinion. Hopefully we get Bud Dupree back. Bud didn't play last week. Aside from that, man, I feel like...
Hey, them boys got the number 1 rush defense, the Colts do, in yards per attempt. They are giving up 2.6 yards per attempt. Mm-hmm. They're number 3 in yards per game defensively. I didn't even know that they was that good. I knew that they were good defensively, but I didn't know they was that good.
Yeah, offensively, it's definitely going to come out of play calling for us because our offensive coordinator, Todd Downing, I'm not sure if you all are familiar with him or not, but he's been having some very lackluster calling performances. It was great in the first half last week, but like I said, the second half, I can't really tell you what happened with the play calling. Yeah, we're going to have to stop. I feel like everybody in the NFL knows that we run the ball on first and second down. I mean, I feel like they like it was so many plays. against Oakland where they just sold out for the run the first and second down because they just assumed that we were running it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, let's take a look.
Yeah,
I can
please
take
look
a
at
look
it,
at the
bro,
team.
because first and second down is laughable almost. Because I can call the plays out from sitting there from my couch. And, I just don't know what it's going to take for Mike Vrabel to make a decision to go ahead and make a change at the offensive coordinator coaching position. I'm looking forward to Tim Kelly maybe taking over some of the play calling. He used to be, like I said, offense coordinator for Houston when Deshaun was still there. So
you said first down?
First and second.
All right, well, all right, so I got the number for first down. First down, y'all are running 65% of the time. Y'all run it on first down. And on second down, let's see. How do I even calculate this, bro? This is going to be a lot.
Well, 65% starting off, that's a high percentage. So
yeah, for sure. Second down is more of a mixture. Your most of your numbers are coming in between second and 2 and second and 6. It is more even, like it's 55% passing. But definitely running. Y'all are running. Y'all are actually 44-56 on the season in terms of run pass percentage.
That's kind of balanced. I mean,
for you all, that's definitely balanced. Like Washington, for example, we are 72-28. We are running it 28% of our downs. Probably a lot to do with us fucking losing all the time.
I say y'all always down, but y'all ain't got no choice but to pass the ball, bro.
Yeah, that's our own doing though. We can actually run the ball and not have to pass it. But Scott Turner is like, hey man, I'm trying to get my money too, shorty. I'm trying to make sure Carson Wentz is motherfucking Peyton Manning out this motherfucker. I'm gonna make sure we superstars. And he looking like he about to get fired. Nick, the floor is yours. Dallas beat the New York Giants. I had the under in this game. I'm very mad that my 38.5 didn't cover because the final score was 26-13. Tell me why Dallas won, and tell me why they won by the margin of victory in which they did.
Very simple, man.
Because they owe me money. They owe me 1 unit.
That's how it be, bro. But it's very simple, man. One thing I took away from this game is the rush is over. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
Something simple.
What is it, bro? The rush is what?
The rush is over, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We ain't got to rush Dak Prescott back. Not saying
I heard the wait is over. Okay, rush.
I got what I'm saying, bro. Cooper Rush played a
I understood. I just wanted you to know it was still.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, Cooper Rush played a solid game. One thing I will say about Cooper Rush's game, a lot of these passes were wide open. He didn't have to really work for too much of this stuff.
Bruh. Was Andy Dalton making them plays when he came in?
Andy won a couple games.
Mm-mm.
But I'm talking like the play calling has been I wouldn't say phenomenal. It has been better. We ran the ball better. Big shout out to 73, Tyler Smith. I didn't expect him to be this playing as well at left tackle. I didn't think he's gonna be playing left tackle this year either. But he's doing a great job. Defense, D-line. I don't know who 73 is. Oh, rookie Evan Neal. Welcome to the league because he's getting his ass whipped all day yesterday. DeMarcus Lawrence, I think, had probably his best game since 2018. Before he got the contract.
Yeah, 2 or 3. That's
3.
Yeah, 3.
3. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's because Micah got so much attention yesterday. My man was getting triple team chipped all game. So you bound to win against a rookie all day if that's who you're going against. Dorrance Armstrong had another good game. Blocked the field goal, got a couple sacks or so. But defense just keep carrying us, bro. Offensive line, Jason Peters came in at left guard. You know what I'm saying?
Peters looked good.
Left guard?
Yeah.
I played left guard last night. He came in because of injury. First play, TP. Either was it TP or Zeke?
TP. Come on, baby.
Run right off his side, right up his side.
Him and Tyler's gonna open the hole. Next you know, TP down zone 46, bro. But yeah, I don't think he finished the game. I don't think he finished the game in the game at all. Only concerns I had yesterday was Daniel Jones is running his ass off. So we gotta stop that before the Philly game. Because he was taking the fuck off looking like he big out there. But all around, a solid game. Cooper Rush, he did what he had to do, bro. Don't fuck up. They wide open, bro. Don't overthrow it.
First of all, he played better than don't fuck up.
Nah,
that nigga. I mean, 3 drives consecutively. Touchdown, field goal.
No, bro, he made some, especially the end of the game. I don't know where his magic coming from. He was out there dealing the fourth quarter, and I think the end of the third. But I told you that's how offense go. First quarter, we got a drive in us, then we're gonna be put. End of the third, going into the fourth, offense going get back rolling again. Don't know what it is. It's just clockwork, bro. It happens every time.
You gonna shout out CD?
I'm gonna shout out second half CD.
Okay. 2
different CDs. First half CD. I don't know. Game should.
Yeah, he ain't no number one, bro.
Game should have been put away. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't have been this close. See if
CD got flashes where he looked like he's sorry. Then he got flashes where he look like he elite. I don't know.
Yeah, he ain't no number one.
Guess what? Michael Gallup come back soon. He don't gotta be number one. Just do what you do.
Nah, that's good.
You think Gallup is not number one?
I think they're 1A, 1B. I do think Gallup is I would say Gallup is probably more consistent than CD, in my opinion.
So are you saying, to Ryan's question, that they are 1A, 1B for your team, or that they are 1A, 1B receivers in the NFL?
For my team.
All right. Okay. Cool. Fair enough. I didn't know where he was going with that. That's why I asked. Like,
no.
I think
he wasn't about to say in the league.
Nah, come on, bro.
He's going to.
No, not number one. Like, not number one receiver out of like all the receivers. I'm saying like he's a number one receiver in the NFL, as in like a number one for any team or majority of the teams out there. That's where I was getting at. Not number one ranked out of everybody.
I do think CD in some other systems would be better than what he is right now, in my opinion. I think if he went to somewhere like San Fran, he went somewhere like
San Fran.
Yeah, they gonna get him touches and not no hard ways, not no like difficult ways to get the ball.
I would not say San Fran. They don't have a quarterback. They throw the ball to a number one receiver.
Systems like Los Angeles, even in Jacksonville, they do they make it so simple.
Los Angeles
Rams, horizontal offenses like West Coast.
Yeah, all West Coast systems. I think CD would thrive in because he can get yakks.
I mean, you kind of run horizontal with Kellen.
Come on, bro. You running 7 yards and stopping at the sticks with Kellen Moore.
I'm saying like the structure of what he's doing, like the receiver, like y'all aren't a vertical based offense. So I don't know what I looked at Noah Brown, so I don't know what really routes that they had CD running last year. And on top of that, Amari Cooper was there last year, so maybe that also impacted what they had plans for CD Brown CD Lamb this year. I don't know, but I'm about to say he runs a West Coast offense. Okay, so y'all got the Washington Commanders next. I'm gonna be at the game. I'm gonna be in that thing. You know what I'm saying? Drunk as a skunk, turned up. You know what I'm saying? With my little skin hoodie on for sure.
I'm going to the game next week after that.
Bold prediction. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen at this game.
I'm going to the Skins Titans game after that.
Oh yeah, FedEx, a little dunk. That's what's up.
Yeah, make sure you don't get no. Make sure you got.
At least you get to see Derrick Henry in person, and you get to see. He ain't gonna be back yet.
You get to see Tannehill.
Yeah, the guy that created so much stress for him.
Definitely.
But you get to see him though, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That doesn't mean.
Hey, yeah, you should try to get that selfie so you can send it to Sal. Get a selfie.
What's funny is I'm sitting behind the bench.
I mean,
behind
Tannehill.
the visiting bench.
Yeah. Hey, Tannehill. Hey, Tannehill.
Bro, hold up, bro.
You gonna get us a bowl this year?
Right. I don't know why you did that to yourself. How close?
Hey, fuck all that. Hey, Malik, get your helmet on.
Said what?
Let's go.
Why you did that to yourself, bro? How close are you to the bench?
I'm jack close.
Ryan gonna be on the field.
Nah, no bullshit, bro.
Hey,
I'm
Tannehill,
close.
come on, bro. He running the post.
Hey, Mike.
Mike, come here, bro.
Mike.
Come here, bro. Let me tell you.
Hey, I need to talk to you, Shawty.
Mike.
It's
Hey,
4th and 1, bro. We got Derrick Henry.
Hey.
Run the ball, bro.
Hey, Tannehill ain't getting this shit done, Shawty.
Me off, bro.
Oh, one other thing. That this is one. Just swing back to Kellen Moore. I am actually proud of him for getting Tony Pollard the ball in a regular way. All these double
In a regular
reverses, sweet toss with backside with all that extra shit, bro. Just give my man the ball and the little crease. 46 yards.
It's really
12 yards.
Like every time 20 touches is at least 8.
Come on,
like,
bro.
It's really laughable, bro. Like it kind of gets on my nerves. I'm like, bro, why every time he touches, he going for 8?
Between the tackles, outside the nump, like anyway, bro.
He need to come on down to Tennessee.
Bro,
honestly, if I'm being 100.
You don't gotta worry about that, bro. You ain't gotta worry about that. But yeah, shout out to Kellen Moore's game plan the last couple of days. Been better than his game plan the first week.
What's your outlook against the Commanders, man? What you looking for? What you need to see out of your mob? What's some things that's concerning you?
I need to see 10 sacks, minimum.
10?
10.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you out of pocket.
10 sacks.
Oh, no, let him continue,
10.
right? Let him continue. See what else dumb he got to say. Go ahead.
I need it, bro. Micah gotta had 2. D-Law gotta had 2.
Okay,
and other niggas.
You must have been hitting.
We get it. You said 10.
I think this opinion. This is my opinion, bro. I just feel like y'all offensive line ain't up to par, bro. And I feel like we can exploit that, take advantage of it early, get after Carson
You're
early.
saying that because of what happened last week. That's the only reason why you're saying that. Okay.
I think
last time Dallas even accumulated 10 sacks. I don't even know.
I don't know. We got 5 last night. We lead the league in sacks.
Okay.
When is the last time that you had 10? Is what Ryan asked you.
I'm just saying. Ask me that next Tuesday. I'll tell you it'll be Sunday.
Okay. I hear you. Bold prediction.
How much you want to bet? You want to bet?
Nah.
Let's bet 50.
I ain't gonna do that.
Nah. But like I was saying, though, bold prediction. I need to see 10 sacks.
Right. That's not a prediction.
Now you changing it to a bold prediction. Come on, bro.
I need because bro. No.
I said, hey, bro, let's get back to the topic at hand.
All right, bro,
what are some things that you concerned about? What are some things that you need to see from your mob? Talk to me about this preview matchup against the Commanders, man. What's going on from a Dallas perspective, dog? I should have got RJ on. That's what we should have did.
Honestly, though, I just want to see us clean up the penalties.
They follow RJ too. He be retweeting all his stuff. Go ahead.
Yeah, RJ, that's my boy, bro. I just want to see us clean up a lot of the penalties that we've been getting, dumb stuff. Just want to play. I just want to see a clean game. I want to see our D line dominate. I also want to see our offensive line see what they can do versus y'all front, because I got some players. So I just want to make sure our offensive line can handle business. And receivers got to get open. I believe Michael Gallup should play. So I want to see how they incorporate him into the offense and see what kind of game they call. But I also just want to see his handle success. We 1-2 games with a backup quarterback. We might.
Is that playing Sunday? That's what I need to know.
Nah, and I want him to be honest, because his next 2 games is Rams, Eagles. So you mess around, Cooper West go 3-0. And then that dropped 2 to 2 good teams. Now we got people talking. And I don't think it'd be a controversy or anything. I just felt like people gonna be,
no controversy. You paid that too much money for a controversy.
Yeah, you put Cooper Rush in the game. So I just want to see his handle success and follow up a Monday night win versus Giants. And then I just want to see our defense keep progressing. And I also want to see us run the ball again. I feel like we had a great game plan, put the ball. Zeke had a couple good runs. Tony Pollard gonna do what he do. So that's all I want to see for real. Handle success and just clean up.
Well, what's the score? What's the score, man? Is it a lot to a little, or is it a close game?
What y'all put up on the
Matter of fact, let's see what the spread looking like. Let me.
That's what I need to know. What the spread say?
All right. It's only 3.5 point favorites for Dallas.
They know home or in DC.
It's in that.
It's in Dallas, so basically they give us a half point.
I'm going to the game, right? What's up?
I'm tripping.
I'm on the road, player.
I'm tripping.
I'm on the road, player. Big Texas shouted. 3.5 point favorites for the Dallas Cowboys. At Texas, man, or at Texas at home. In Texas.
What kind of seat y'all looking like, Mom?
That's gonna be interesting. Hey, we right there. I think it's end zone, but not midfield, but end zone, like at an angle where you're not like your view isn't blocked by the goalpost.
So you got kind of
so like 100, yeah, like the corner type shit, 100 sections.
Yeah. Score predictions, bro. 35-17.
Blowout.
Hey, look, all I'm gonna say if that happens, bro, I'll say it on this show. If that 35-17 happens, next week is gonna be crazy, bro. Like I may have to just find a way to not go to. I'm supposed to be on work travel as soon as I get home from Dallas. I gotta hit the road again. I may say, you know what, man, I'm on sick leave this week because I got to do all these shows. Like I may just have to. Look, it's gonna be crazy, bro. I'm telling you, like Ron is gonna be in trouble if they get assuming or entertaining the conversation that they lose by double digits. Put it that way. Ron is gonna be in trouble.
What time the game?
So it's good to say.
What's
I think we got the 1 o'clock.
You think they have 5 Ron their season this year?
If the worst case scenario ends up playing itself out, yeah, absolutely. But I think worst case scenario means, let's see. Let's take 2 seconds for it. Worst case scenario for Ron is that you're starting off, you lose against Dallas, so that's 1-3. And then out of your next 1-3, out of your next, say 7, so you're going to week 10 because your bye week is in week 14. Out of your or week 11, excuse me, because your bye week is in week 14, so that's week 11 at Houston. If you go 1-3 to 2-9, or maybe even 3 what is it, 3-8? Like, yeah, bro, you getting close to that range, bro. Because you didn't pay. They're gonna give him that opportunity. If anything happens, it's gonna happen during the bye week. But like they didn't give you that opportunity. You didn't brought in Carson Wentz. You didn't brought in everybody that you wanted. Andrew Norwell, Trey Turner. You didn't kept that defense in that you were so proud of and so concerned of at the same time. Like they let you do everything that you wanted to do to build this team up, and you go out and start out like that, 2 to 3 wins at week 12 or week 13 of the season. Yeah, it's a wrap. You can't escape that shit, bro. It's a problem. Okay, so 31-17 is Nick's prediction for 35. The game. 35-17. Oh, my bad, player. My bad.
Y'all bringing y'all benches this year? Or y'all gonna keep that?
That's cute.
It don't matter. I'm gonna be drunk anyway, so they can bring their bench or not.
I'm just saying. Last year I brought y'all benches. They would jump up 56 in y'all.
First of all,
they only did it. He only did it because Jerry Jones did it.
No, we brought our benches first, beat them, and then they try to bring their benches and then eat them again. You know what I'm saying? I remember last time we lost to the Skins. Was it 2 years ago? 3 years ago?
Yeah, 2 years ago y'all got swept.
Yeah, swept.
All right,
that's when Dak was hurt. Don't count.
Yeah, that's when. Yeah, last year we had Taylor in the whole season. Back up. Yeah, what it is. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the next thing, man. So on social media, this was something I saw because I don't watch the Manningcast, and obviously when I was talking about Jason Peters, I wasn't around for a majority of the game. I really saw the second half. Apparently Eli Manning said something on Russ about Russell Wilson, like in jest, like he was just joking, but he said apparently that, again, joking, but it goes to a larger point. They should have paid that punter $235 million instead of Russell Wilson. He said that on the Manningcast this past Monday. And fellas, we had this conversation a few times, bro. But like, I don't know, like to what degree I said it on this show, but I was kind of hinting to it and why I was hesitant on that Broncos offense. I'm a little hesitant on Russell Wilson, and I didn't know at the time that I thought that he was going to be declining or if he was going to like elevate and be a dog. I didn't know. I don't know. But I think that what I did fear is coming to fruition. Like some of the issues that he had in Seattle was like his accuracy on the short level, and things like that, and just accuracy in general in certain occasions, in certain situations that he's put in. But ultimately, Nate Hackett, I think that's his name, the head coach. Like, I think one of the worst case scenarios that you can have for an offense, fellas, is that, or for a team, is that you hire a rookie head coach with a veteran quarterback, and you don't have any idea how to use any of your weapons because you're a new head coach. You never had any experience because you're a new head coach, and now you have a veteran quarterback who is supposed to come in here and win Super Bowls for you automatically. And this is a John Elway thing too, as well. I think they're actually in the midst of like the worst case scenario that you can have. Granted, they're 2-1, but this 2-1 ain't sustainable the way that they're playing.
I'll go first. I'm pretty shocked, and I'm pretty shocked at a lot of it. But as a team, they just play bad football. Y'all know I love penalties.
Not as a team.
No, bro. When I tell you, they be doing dumb shit.
Defense is playing lights out.
But I'm saying, like, they get stupid ass penalties that extend other teams' drives. Russ and them can't get going because you got false starts, you got holding calls, you got just stupid things that a young team would do. That's what they're doing. And I don't know if y'all, it'd be like clips of Denver on the sideline, Russ trying to get them to like help the defense out with like run pass and all that other type of stuff. But they just look like a very young team, and I think they got a new defensive scheme. So everybody's playing. I'm not gonna say they haven't bought in yet, but they're just trying to learn the scheme, and they just look unorganized as a whole team. Offense, you got a new quarterback, learn a new system, and everybody just looks like they're playing like a tad bit slower, or like y'all can see. I just feel like they're just playing a little bit slower because they kind of don't know what they're doing. They're just real hesitant out there, which is causing a lot of the penalties and the flags, and it looked like it just looked like bad football. I don't know who they play. Prime, I think I seen them play.
They had you talking about next?
No, who did they play?
Oh no, they played the Niners
before this week. Who did they play?
They played the Seahawks, and then after the Seahawks, because week 2, they had a division game, I think. Wait, let me double check.
The Raiders? No, I don't think they played a division game yet.
They played some team. I think it was the Texans. It was the Texans.
Yeah, 9-16. But even I'll give them credit. Okay, the first game versus Seattle, everything's new. Of course, you're gonna be sloppy, but they're continuing to be sloppy. It's kind of like with Mike McCarthy, bro. That he just not allows them, but he doesn't put no pressure on them to clean their shit up. Yesterday I was watching the Giants play, bro. Brian Daboll was fucking furious all day about stupid penalties, little shit that they weren't doing right. You can tell the coach cared. When I seen Nathaniel Hackett on the sideline, he's like, oh, okay, let's get him next play. Fuck all that next play shit. Clean that shit up now, bro. So they just look like an all around bad football team. Well, I'm not gonna say bad. They just look unorganized, and they just feel like they playing a half step slower because they don't know they're not comfortable in the system offensively and defensively. I'll put it like that.
Question: Did they beat the Houston Texans last week?
Yeah, they beat the Texans.
So they 2-1.
Yeah, they 2-1. It's just an ugly 2-1.
Okay, yeah. So I think you may have mentioned, Nick, to the point I was going to get at once you were finished was that the fact that Russ was coming into a new situation, and it is what I would like to say is early. 2-1, and they have not played great football. For them to be in a position right now, I mean, I think it's room to grow, and going into the rest of the season, only have lost one game thus far, and they have not really looked good. The defense, like I was saying earlier, has played great. I got them in fantasy, so trust me, they've been adding up. Trust me, believe I can tell you that without a shadow of a doubt. to Maul's point, also Russ has not looked good. Numbers wise, I feel like he may have went over 300 against in the Seattle game. I don't know what his numbers look like versus Houston, but it's early, bro. You know, it's a new offense. They definitely have the weapons. They got the targets. I think they definitely got the running backs with Javonte and Melvin, even though Melvin has a fumbling issue. I don't really think that highly of Melvin going either way, but I am high on Javonte Williams. If they can continue to play defense like they've been playing and continue to give Russ opportunities to get comfortable in the offense, I think they're going to be just fine. I think they're in a good position to, excel as the season's going. But as it looks right now, like Maul said, Russ does not look good. He doesn't look good. But I do have the confidence that Russ can definitely make strides to improve the offense and be what they paid him to be. Now I'm not going to say he can be MVP caliber, but get him to whereas the defense is good enough to win games on its own. So you add some points to that, you get 17 and 20 points a game, you looking at W's and just keep it like that.
Where's Hackett is from Green Bay, right?
Green Bay, yeah.
Was he calling players or doing anything out there, Joe?
I don't know. I don't remember. But he's under the McVay tree, so I don't know. I really don't know if he was calling players or not. It may have just been head coach over there in Green Bay calling plays.
That's what I thought. I thought LaFleur was doing all that. So the reason I brought that up is because why is he the head? Like what qualifies him to be?
Same way McDaniel won. Same way Eric Bieniemy is considered a candidate.
Got the head coaching job in Green Bay.
Yeah, I don't think he was calling it
when he got a job at Green Bay.
Wait, LaFleur came from
I thought he was.
Yes.
I thought he came from
no.
the Rams.
He was our offensive coordinator. Matt LaFleur? No, he was our offensive coordinator, and 1 year we was 8-8, and he got a head coaching job.
He was with Tennessee that 1 year as OC.
What did he do before that?
I'm talking about win losses with him as the OC.
Huh?
Why are we talking about wins and losses with him as the OC? Now I'm gonna tell you overall point though, Ryan. Like he only had 2 seasons as an OC. He only had 2 seasons.
Offense was very mediocre.
Talking about
but y'all gotta remember too.
Huh?
What you saying?
You talking about Hackett or LaFleur? Just 2 wins or something, 2 seasons as an OC.
Oh, 2 seasons as an OC. Nah, that's LaFleur. I was gonna say you gotta remember too. Like this is also the time for head coaches where those. Bro, I fucking hate fads with a passion, but you can see right through it in the NFL. This is the time where they were looking for the new Sean McVay. So you would have got a LaFleur because he's the young guy. And then they going for the GQ look, I think, or something like that. So they're going to look for a certain style. Like that's kind of what they did with dude in Denver. Dude, we just talking about Hackett. Like they looking for those younger guys. And same thing with McDaniel, even though McDaniel, I don't know his full resume in San Fran, but he was OC for like a year or 2. But they wanted the younger guy in there. So it's weird, bro. It's weird. But here's what I wanted to get to, right? We're thinking that Denver can turn things around. Let's go ahead and put things in perspective right now. Miami 3-0, Buffalo 2-1, Baltimore 2-1, Cleveland 2-1, Jacksonville surprisingly 2-1. Tennessee, we know that they're going to be in the mix. Indianapolis, I think that they're good enough to win anywhere between 9 and 11 games. At this point, they're tied, so maybe like 9 or 10 games. But again, Jacksonville, Indy, Tennessee. Then you got Denver, Kansas City, Chargers in that one. Obviously, Denver got off to a good start in 2-1. I don't think it's sustainable, but here's the true or false. With all those names and teams being mentioned, true or false, the Denver Broncos will miss the playoffs this season. My quick answer before I hand it to you all is true. They will miss the playoffs this season. I don't think, again, when you're seeing against the Chiefs, they haven't even played the Chiefs yet. I don't think they played the Chargers yet. When you face against these teams in your division, first and foremost, you can't account for everybody outside your division like the Jaguars or the Colts or the Titans. Obviously, the Browns, I don't know what's going to happen, but assuming D-Y gets back, they'll still be able to maintain or stay afloat by the time he gets back. Even though I don't trust him, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. My answer is no. They will miss the playoffs this year.
All right, so yeah, I didn't know if that was gonna go my fault, but
I'm looking.
My quick answer to the question is false. Reason being, I feel like they have a shot to win the division. Granted, the AFC West is definitely hard to tell sitting here coming up on week 4. Who you think can come on top of that division, but I have a lot of faith in their defense, and I feel like that's what I'm resting on. And I'm also resting on the fact that they're dealing with some early bumps in the offense. They're not really on the same page. Russ ain't really making the throws that he's normally used to making. And with it being early in the season, teams get better. With the good teams get better as the season goes on. And I feel like at some point the offense is going to pick up pace and play on the same page as defense been playing on. Now, the Chiefs last year, they started off. From what I remember, started off kind of decent, but then they fell off a few games. From what I remember, maybe y'all can correct me, but I feel like that can very well be a situation that happens this year as well too. I don't really think the Chiefs are as great as people might think they might be out to be. Like Raiders 0-3, Chargers. Who knows? Like I can't. It's very, very hard to tell sitting here, but I think the division is very winnable for Denver right now, and I think it's false. I think they'll make it. I'm not even saying they can't make it without winning the division either. Just put that out there.
I'm gonna agree with Ryan. I'm gonna say false. I do believe the AFC will beat each other up. Raiders got a lot of ground to cover. Being like 0-3. I don't know what's the chances of you making the playoffs at 0-3. I think it might be never happened.
It's low.
So Raiders, count them out. Chargers, we'll see what happened with Herbert and these ribs. And I feel like everybody just get hurt on the Chargers. I'm not sure what it is. I know Keenan had a little nick here and there. Bosa hurt. Derman be ready to hit IR.
Any second.
So it's like, it's just like they got a chance to win the division. Like Chiefs, obviously they're not who they were last year. Offense doesn't look as explosive, obviously without the cheetah. And if you win in games with a bad offense, think about when your offense get rolling, bro.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
And even the game that they lost, they still could. You know what I'm saying? They weren't out of it.
Easily be 3-0.
So it's like Denver. You clean up them penalties, bro. You start playing better football. You get comfortable with the system. And I believe Russ is better at the end of the season than he is.
You just gave 3 ifs. Matter of fact, you just gave 4 ifs because you added Russell Wilson at the end.
Nah, I said
that's 4 ifs, bro.
I said I believe Russell was better at the end of the season than he is in the beginning.
All right, so 3, and then your prediction on Russ. Okay. So do you think those 3 ifs? Do you think what's the likelihood? What's the percent chance that you give it? The 3 ifs coming to fruition. The penalties, to more execution, all the other stuff, all those 3 things. What's that 3? The percent chance you give it of actually turning around?
Man, I believe the offense will turn around. Only if I know that's hard to turn around is them penalties, bro. Once you start doing it, that shit like a snowball effect. Trust me. Seen it happen with my boys. Multiple seasons. You start rolling the season, 10 penalties. By week 17, shit, 28 penalties. So hard to overcome those. But if you can, shit, bro. I believe in Russ. I believe the offense will get together. You got playmakers all around the field. They're going to do something. And defense always going to ball. So, shit, you got playmakers at every level. 2 strap corners, mini safety, pass rushes, linebackers, bro, you straight. Every level they solid. So it just comes down to offense getting this shit together and penalties. Got to play clean football, bro. Especially in that division. Unless you play the Raiders every week, because apparently they some shit. So
Yeah, it's mainly Derek Carr fault. So the Raiders are actually good, but they can't really elevate or do anything with Derek Carr back there. So you know how that goes, right? Poor
right,
quarterback play.
right.
You go.
Like they don't got a new see. What Derek Carr doesn't have is a great defense like Russell Wilson. Because that's why they, you know what I'm saying, they be losing, bro.
It's like, no, let me stop messing around with Derek Carr. I'm gonna be clear for people that's listening, man. I'm cool with Derek Carr. I don't think he's a terrible quarterback. I'm just cracking jokes. I really don't trust him. And after October, is where I just don't trust him. So yeah, that's really all it is with him. All right, okay. So we got a little mix in here with Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos. Let's go ahead and close it out on a high note, fellas. Y'all know what time it is. It's time to beat the odds. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go ahead and close this thing out and make sure I try to get on the right track this time, getting me a little 3-0 situation going. Hold on. Let me go ahead and share the screen right quick. Let me go ahead and move this. And let me zoom in. Can y'all? Nah, let me zoom in just a little bit.
I know y'all like that Miami pick. I ain't gonna say nothing about it.
The Miami pick, Rod, what's up? You ain't gonna say nothing about that. You ain't gonna say nothing about that Jacksonville, Joe? Come on now, player.
All right, bro. All right, bro.
Yeah, let's go ahead and highlight the greens.
I ain't know my man was gonna have his ribs messed up.
Yeah, I ain't know Herbert while I'm playing. But I ain't know he, you know what I'm saying.
Man, stop it.
I ain't know nothing about that.
Stop it. Do y'all due diligence. What's wrong with y'all,
bro? We make these picks on Tuesday, bro. I mean, you make these picks early in the week. Entry report don't come out till.
Come on now.
Jay Glazer don't give him out till.
Come on, bro.
Man,
come on, bro.
Buffalo and Baltimore, first game of the year. I ain't trying to hear none of that y'all talking about. None of that. But shout out to you, Rod, man. Congratulations on your lone wolf victory, and then congratulations to myself on my lone wolf victory. Nick, you got to do a little bit better this week. Baltimore, Buffalo. Baltimore are 3.5-point home underdogs against the Buffalo Bills. Nick, I'm gonna kick this one off with you. Make sure you get on the right foot this week, man. Who you got?
Tough one, bro. Roll my boy J.A., bro. Josh Allen. Let me get Buffalo. Come on, bro. It's hard to win it. It's hard to win in Baltimore too. But I just felt like I don't know if y'all watched.
It always.
I don't know if y'all watched the Patriots game, but they basically try to get that game away 1,000 times.
Bounce back week, control B, baby.
Come on,
control. Okay, I like that, but I'm gonna go ahead and let me do my bad. Control V for Rick too. Another NA.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, put him right here.
Alpha.
One of these days he'll show up.
Alpha.
I'm gonna go ahead and get Baltimore the home dog some love here. I think what's gonna hurt Buffalo is the fact that and y'all know how high I am on Buffalo, but I just think that they're facing a team who obviously had a really strong road dub against the Patriots, but you got a Buffalo team who was spent in Miami, bruh. And now they got another road game against the Baltimore Ravens. They just had 90 plays on the offensive side of the football. I think that they're going to probably be due for another letdown against the Ravens back-to-back. So I'm going to go ahead back to Ravens at home, 3.5-point underdogs. Next up, Ryan, you up first. Houston Texans against the Los Angeles Chargers. We know you got the Texans. Tell us why.
I don't know if I do got the Texans, man. +5. That's a lot of points. Mm-hmm.
It was enough for the Colts to beat the cover against the Chiefs, and they went outright.
I don't be having a lot of faith in the Chiefs these days, man. I'm keeping it 100.
The Chiefs muffed the punt off Bucks. Once I seen that muff punt, I was like, they about to lose. Sky Moore, right boy. Suck.
Man. Give me the Chargers, bro.
Okay. LAC minus 5. All right, I didn't know if it was 5 or 5.5. All right, bet -5. Do we got a control V over here?
Man, it's tough,
control
bro,
C, control
they
V.
just did get their ass whipped by Jacksonville.
Definitely got that God it did to them.
And I do know good teams bounce back after an ass whooping like that. But they might not cover, bro. Quiet as kept. I don't know what they doing in Houston, but their defense low key be strapping. Herbert ribs still hurt. Give me Houston. I'll take a dog. They at home too?
Yeah, they home.
Yeah, I'll take a home dog.
Okay. Houston. My +5. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead get the Control C, Control V out the way for the Los Angeles Chargers. Easy money, man. I think that they about to come in and handle business against the Houston Texans. I don't think Houston has been fortunate to start the season playing who they've played. A Colts team, you know what I'm saying, brand new, essentially. Denver Broncos struggling, ass. Russ Wilson is. And the Chicago Bears, like, come on, bro. I think Chargers going to be, it's just going to be the get right game for the Chargers in the sense of like trying to get back on the right track. So I'm going to go Los Angeles Chargers. They cover. And I'll end things off with the Sunday night football game, a good one. A real good one. I wish I was here with the gang, man, to watch this jump with everybody. But Kansas City is on the road against Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tampa Bay are 2.5 point home dogs. So I'll kick this one off. It's going to be hard to, you should never really bet against Tom Brady as a dog. Like, and to be honest with you, you should never really bet him at all. If you want to bet against him, you either bet with him or let it go. Except last week, now that I think about it, I did bet with Aaron Rodgers and that came through. So I'm gonna go Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay at home. I'll take the 2.5 point home dogs in Tampa Bay. So leave it there. Right, you got the floor. Which one you got?
Control Z, Control V.
We with it, baby. Let's get it. Tampa Bay. Is it a 3 for 3 or we going with Kansas City on here? Nick.
My spirit say Tom Brady gonna come through, but he can't come through with no receivers. Give me the motherfucking Chiefs, bro.
Shit, Mike Evans come back. What you talking about? He was only gone for a game.
Oh, because he got suspended, huh?
Nick better go 1-2 again.
Who else come back?
Terrible prep. He's done a terrible job, Ryan.
Who else come back, bro? Julio come back too?
Man, I don't know. You know how Julio be. Julio week to week. Game
that never affects the line though. You should know that at this point. It ain't the receivers that affect the line.
Yeah, give me the Chiefs, bro. I ain't gonna rock with y'all.
Nah, he made his bed, right? It's all good.
They about to get blown out. They about to get the doors blown off of the bed.
God bless
Sunday
Nick.
night.
Let me put these numbers in right quick. 2 and 1.
Oh my gosh, bro.
Nick with the 1 and 2. Ride with the 2 and 1. Looking smooth over there. He bounced back from a bad start to the season. Went 1 and 2.
Come on, bro.
Nick, you know what I'm saying? He on the decline. Probably go 0 and 3 this time. So
Kathy at least bare minimum going 1 and 2.
Now I probably see a little 0 and 3 action. Probably I see Baltimore covering. Yeah. All right,
hey,
fellas, how y'all?
I just want to change my pick though.
Nah, bro.
Change my pick.
It's on paper, cuz.
It's already what pick you want to change, bro? This it. It's all you got.
I just want to change. I'm gonna change that Houston jump, bro.
You sure?
Yeah. It made sense.
Trying to hedge some way. He's trying to find a hedge opportunity.
You made sense with the competition. You know how you know what I'm saying. They might get waxed, bro. Once you said who they played, I was like, they ain't play shit for real. They about to get Molly
that's fucking hilarious, bro. All right. Okay. So that wraps it up for the fellas, man. Hey, did y'all see the video of? Damn, that's gonna be a long conversation, and it misses context, and I can't say the words on this platform, so I'm gonna have to talk about it after the show. I should have showed it to y'all before we got on here because this shit was crazy. But all right, the fellas will be back Ooh, schedule wise, same thing that applies if you all listen to Trap or Dive. Same thing applies with these guys. There may not be a show next week because of the work travel. I have to figure that part out, things like that. But we will. I'll try to figure something out for everybody, schedule wise. So it may be a whole week off for Trap or Dive, man. Everybody may have a week off, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. And the fellas will be back as soon as possible. That's the best way to say it. So with that being said, y'all be easy, man. Enjoy y'all day, enjoy y'all evening. Whenever y'all watching, whenever y'all listening.
Damn, set, watch him throw the ball. We gon' pick it off. You gon' let him hit the hole or you gon' cut it off. You gon' play through fourth and long or you gon' punt it off. Your defenders heavy hitters, put your pads in. Don't be looking for the ref to throw no flags in. Keep the helmet on, keep the cleats tight. You the type to want to win by any means, right? You should look alive. This is Trap or Dive.